How's it going, everyone? We are here with a Catan video, just out here having fun. I mentioned in my last video that we've been pretty sad with Catan lately. Right before we took our break, we made a couple of videos, kind of got dump trucked, was feeling a little bit down, and then I was going to record some other videos and actually won 4 games in a row. Didn't record all of those games, but the games that I did record, the files corrupted, and so I didn't have the recordings. So it made it really hard to want to continue playing, but we're back now. Probably the last one of the year. Maybe we'll get one more in before then, before the end of the new year. But let's take a look at the board. Sorry we're late getting started on this one, but we got the 4th pick here. And if I wanted to go a strong or wheat sheep game, I could go like the 6-5-11, 6-9-2. And then that's all I'm playing is or wheat sheep. That's possible. As far as the other, like wood brick, we have the 8-10 here. That might be good as a second pick, or this 8-10. I just don't really love the wood situation. I mean, if I'm going to go 6-4-11, I mean, what do you pair that with? You could pair it with the 8-10 down here. That's not terrible. I'm just wondering if we go coordinated sixes. Go down to this 3-for-1. Or this 3-for-1. Does anybody think about taking this 5? Do we even point up? I think we take this one, point left, and then I think with this one, I think we do get just a tad bit of wood here, and maybe go to this 3-11, or even the 3-10. I mean, if I take this 6-5-11, leave someone to take this 5-9-12, what's everybody else going to want? Black's going to probably go for 6-4-11. Green wants... Someone's going to be pretty happy with this, but... Do I kind of shut this entire wheat down, though? Make it really hard for red. No, I think we just want this touch of wood here and head left. Let me know what you guys think of these spots. I felt a little bit rushed trying to get all of the technology. If you guys want to know, I figured out what was causing all of my videos to short out. So I have a mini fridge, and it's been sitting in my garage for the longest time, for years. And now with our new baby, we thought it'd be a good idea to bring our mini fridge up so we can stick some of the formula or breast milk there in the fridge. And so we brought it up and we plugged it in, and it was on the same, basically same circuit as the rest of my computer and monitor set up. And have a surge protector and everything, but one thing that I finally started to notice is that every time the fridge would turn on and start its cooling cycle, and then it would end its cooling cycle, for some reason it would short out my monitors. So my monitors, or it would disconnect the cord that I have connecting my laptop to my monitors, and that shorting out and reconnecting was what was corrupting all of my videos. So we've moved the fridge, and we have our fingers crossed that we're not going to run into that issue anymore. So let's take a look at where everybody else is going here. Red chooses to go that. Not a bad move for him. A lot of people playing on the beaches here, which is interesting. Leaves this 5-9-12 open though for black, which is going to make him pretty strong. So I think if we're looking at objectives, I think really we're not going to be getting any brick, obviously, from production. Do we take a dev here, or do we try and go for an early city? Willing to trade a sheep for an ore. I think we hold out for one city, for another city, and if we can get some of these cities going quickly, we'll be pretty strong. So we got the city, but now we're already at 8. So if we 7 out, that's going to hurt. Then the next question becomes, what do we city? I think we city the 6, 5, 11. If we can get a 9 or a 5, we can actually city in dev. So let's do that. Actually, road builder's massive. That's awesome. Okay, so let's pop a city right there, putting a pretty big target on our back from the start. But it's kind of what when you are playing the ore wheat sheep game, that's kind of what it tends to happen. And of course, right on cue, we get double 7, so that's kind of frustrating. So I think for us, what matters more to us? I mean, getting on this settlement will be good. Getting on this 5-2 would be awesome, just to make us less blockable on the ore. Okay, willing to trade either a sheep for a wheat. Okay. Not worth taking that wheat for 2 ore. Five block kind of hurts for us. I think we really need to make sure that we stay on top of the dev game. So maybe before we try, we wait until we get some, like in another 11 that rolls, to try and get some road building and some development or some settlement materials. But we just kind of focus on our dev game right now, as soon as I say that. Okay, well, so can we somehow get a sheep for a brick? What does black need? Black shouldn't want this. Doesn't want to give it though. I feel like that cost is just too high. I feel like you got a brick and a wheat, I'll take that. Yeah, too high, I think, with price. Gotta get that 5 off of us though. The robber off the 5. I would have done a 1-for-1 hit with them there. Okay. Got some options here. So all right, I will give up the 2 ore. All right, Red, I'll do it. Yeah, so I think what we want to do I think, I don't know, you guys let me know how you feel about that, but I feel like what that does is that makes us less blockable on the ore, so we can keep our production going on. And then we can now focus on devs. I'm okay that they move the robber to the 6, at least that gets it off the wheat. That's what we need right now. I think we just start popping devs now. All right, night is good. Black's got a pretty good game going too. Yeah, I think black's the block now. We're going for the 8. Red's gonna probably move it to maybe the 5 again. Yep. Should steal from black though. Instead, decides to steal from me. That's all right. He's going to have to start, Red's going to have to start paying a pretty penny for the ore. Not going to give it to him 1-for-1. All right, that's nice. I think we just pop another dev. So I think right now black is the threat. I mean, all of us are doing pretty good. We just need to stay on top of these devs. Can I get a sheep and a brick out of them? Nice, that's what I wanted to try and do, is get that. Oh, so we can actually dev in city. That's a good roll. Here we go. So let's dev. Victory point's good. And let's get a city going. So it's a pretty big roll right there. We're definitely the target. Make red play his knight. But I like our strategy right here now. So if I feel like I don't know if I was playing against me, I would have noticed this either, but really, if you're wanting to stop me, you're going to want to try and block the 6. But obviously red doesn't want to block the 6 sheep because he's blocking himself. But I feel like I've got a pretty decent setup that I can't, that's the only way to stop me is the 6s and bad rolls. So I think our win condition here, so we need to seal up army. That puts us at 8 and maybe a VP and then city, I think. I think that's probably what we're looking at here. See if anybody's willing to trade me wheat. Is that too much to give up? Probably is, but we got to get rid of empty out our hand. Or at least, I feel like we got to make sure that we're being productive with our hands. So okay, I don't think we want to roll because we don't want to 7 ourselves out. It's fine. Pop another dev. Year of Plenty is okay. So what we're looking at is we can either road settle or city and dev. I swear, it seems like every time I block red, he uses his knight and he gets a and then he rolls a 7. So let's see here. I think we could yop for a road settle, which would be nice. And then at that point in time, I think it's city or dev for the win. I think we're doing pretty good. Now do we road settle on the 6 or do we road settle on the 3? I don't know if it really matters, but That might have been bad asset management there, but we'll see. So really, I mean, we're pretty close. I think we might even have the win. Oh man, if we don't 7 out, it's game over. We can just city. And this will be a good way to start back the Catan videos again. Let's just hope. Cross our fingers. Oh my gosh. That is so frustrating. Well, what do we do? Brutal. That's brutal, guys. So bad. Do we just try and pull for it? Or do we just hold? All we need is a 6 or a couple 5s and we win. Let's just hold one round. So we got the win again. If we don't 7 out. This is brutal. He does that every time. Every time red gets it, he gets a knight and then rolls a 7. And now we need 2 5s to roll. This is brutal. We should have just pulled for it. Look at all these 7s, man. This is frustrating. Fortunately, they're going after black. 6 wins it. Well, okay. Well, we're getting a lot of good rolls, just not the right ones. I mean, now, I think even if we 7 out, I think we're going to win. I don't think there's any way we can be stopped now. Holy cow. Should we just see? All right, enough messing around. So there we go. We're already almost to platinum, guys. Sorry for the little bit of frustration on those last 2 rounds. I was getting nervous. I was like, what is happening? Why am I Weir's is 7ing out? And then everyone's, this is how we lose games. This is how you lose games. So, but no, we did good, guys. That was fun. Just taking a look at the stats here real quick. The 6s popped off. That's what we needed. Way more than the 8s. I think that's the game right there. 6s and 9s. So we were just rolling in wheat. The 5s, 5, 6s, and 9s what we were on, and that's what popped off. So I bet you if we look at like the resource, activity stats, and then yeah, resource stats, we just dominated in production. So ended up working out for us. We got the devs we want. Getting that road builder at the first was clutch. Could, get on a 3-for-1 as well as get it. Like I said, I was worried about this setup, but if I knew if I could get to the 5-2, then I would be less blockable. And like I said, really, red couldn't block 6, or I knew he didn't want to block the 6, but any of the other people, black and green, if you really wanted to stop me towards the end, you would have probably wanted to block my 6. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video, nice and quick. And yeah, we'll keep the content coming, and hope we can get this posted up soon. If I don't post before then, hope all of you have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, good New Year, and yeah, go do something fun. We'll talk to you later all. Peace.